Like most people, I spend majority of the hours in a day at work. But if I was to work for an organization, then I would want it to be for one that stands for credibility, pursues excellence, and truly cares for its people. Through my journey across India with the Marriott group of hotels, the one thing that really struck me is how much the people of the company really love working here. This week on India with Marriott, I want to find out what is it that makes it different from the rest.
Single most important thing for Marriott globally has always been our culture. The core philosophy was always driven around, if we take great care of our people will take great care of our customers, and our customers will keep coming back and back. So from the day we came into India, that culture very much was part of how we establish ourselves.
I've had the chance to experience their culture firsthand. Whether it is what they call Associate Appreciation Week or the monthly town halls to recognize and applaud their star performers, or whether it is each employee's willingness to contribute to society, I have been wowed. But an experience starts somewhere, and for me, it was meeting the charming and unassuming heroes of the Marriott India group. Meet Shivaji the florist. He's been working here for 15 years and has the prestigious J. Willard Marriott Award of Excellence and Associate of the Year Award, amongst a few others to his credit.
हम लोग जब नया फ्लावर अरेंजमेंट करते हैं तो बहुत गेस्ट लोग आते हैं तो और फोटो खींचते सब लोग पूछते हैं कहाँ से फ्लावर आते हैं, कौन करता है, क्या करता है, तो हमारा तारीफ करते हैं तो हमको बहुत अच्छा करने के लिए दिल होता है और अच्छा लगता है। हम JW मैरियट में काम करना पसंद करते हैं कि हमको सब डिपार्टमेंट से सब सीनियर से हमको सपोर्ट मिलता है और हमको होटल में सब फैसिलिटीज़ मिलता है और इसीलिए हमको काम करने के लिए बहुत मैरियट में बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
There's also Elizabeth Shackleton, guest relations trainer and guide to staff and guests alike. It's earned her the renowned title of Mama.
I have been working at the Marriott. The Goa Marriott was the initial start. I moved to Mumbai for about 3 years with the JW, came back to Goa, and it's been 15 wonderful years. Experience has been enriching, and the emotional bank I have, I don't think anyone has that much. I love them, I love the people, and I love doing what I do.
And Naveen, your trusted concierge with an internationally recognized honor for excellence in concierge services. His speciality, he knows your needs even before you finish spelling it out.
I am the chief assistant of the guest also there in the hotel. My main job is take care of the guest arrival, departures, and their itineraries, their tour and travel, and taking care of the baggage of the guest who's coming and going out of the hotel.
What drives him is quite simple.
Basically, when the guest is coming to me and I am able to fulfill all his requirements and make their stay comfortable and as per their convenience and respects and regards, then this is the biggest reward which I am getting from the guest.
And then there is Rajesh from laundry, Ivan the pianist, Harjot the doorman, and the many spokes in the Marriott India wheel that I haven't even had the chance to meet. It's these people and their commitment to impeccable service that brings heart to the hotels while ensuring that business functions like clockwork. And it's because of each employee's contribution to running the Marriott Hotel successfully that they are called associates instead of staff or employees. Travel to any of the Marriott India hotels in May. Scratch the seemingly normal outer surface and you will find that there is excitement in the air. Because this is when something big and important happens every year. Happy Associate Appreciation Week! Over the course of the week, the associates will bond with their colleagues and management over beach games, a family's day out, parties, and of course, specially planned meals.
Associate Appreciation Week is a huge part of the Marriott spirit, the Marriott culture. We spend a full week enjoying, playing games, lots of competitions, celebration, parties. It's our way of thanking the associates for all the work that they do through the year looking after our guests.
I'm not one to miss out on the fun and festivities ever. So along with the Marriott management team, I've been given the opportunity to flag off the event.
Associate Appreciation Week begins here at the Marriott. Woohoo!
At the beginning of Associate Appreciation Week is a welcome event. Our associates welcome our guests into our hotels all the time, and this is management's chance to welcome the associates the way we might welcome guests.
We're now entering into what they call as the heart of the house, where as part of the Associate Appreciation Week, the associates have organized this very special Punjabi themed lunch for the associates. So let's see what they've lined up for each other. In true blue Punjabi style, the associates build their appetite with some song and dance before digging into the full-fledged Punjabi lunch. Associate Week is typically wrapped up at the gala night, where each associate can have his or her moment of glory on stage.
This is a high point of my life and our lives at Marriott, and this is something very unique. This is the week we take out time, each one of us, to say thank you to all the associates who've been working like really long hours, operational hours throughout the year. So saying thank you to them, making them have a lot of fun-filled week with cultural activities, with sports, even the senior management leadership dances for them that day. So that's something happens in nowhere in the industry, but we all prepare, we choreograph, we practice and we dance for them.
While the yearly celebration is a much-awaited event, Appreciation is a monthly affair at the Marriott India Group. You can see it in the town hall meets that every hotel conducts.
Town hall is part of our Marriott culture, where it's just not about celebrations every month, but it's also about sharing information with our associates, how the hotel is performing, how different parameters are working in our balance scorecard, you know, who are the star performers for the month, birthday celebration. So there is a whole lot piece which comes into right from a business point of view to a celebration point of view. So it's a big spectrum of different activities. And it's also a place where, you know, associates can interact with each other, understand what the other departments are doing or not doing. So that is why town hall is a very important part of our culture.
This is such a beautiful example of the culture of Marriott. The entire hotel comes downstairs to celebrate and felicitate the achievers of the month, and of course, to cut that birthday cake. So shall we cut that cake?
Number of things that we do specific to taking great care of our associates, be it Associate Appreciation Week. Beyond that, things like birthday vouchers. When our associates are having their birthdays, they're welcome to come and stay at the hotel, experience the hotel.
Being a part of the sales team, I get to enjoy this hospitality on a regular basis. But when it's my birthday, they make me feel special by extending the same privileges to my family as well, and giving us such an experience, surprising me with a cake, getting my family to the hotel, and we spend the day here and we stay in the room. So it's a unique experience for them as well, a nice opportunity to see where their son works day in and day out, and it's a great gesture by the Marriott family, extending, opening their arms towards my family as well.
Yeah, this is the first time I have come to this hotel, and I'm really very thankful to my son that he's working here, and because of him we have come here. So it's really very nice.
Well, the special thing which I have observed is they send you a letter on Father's Day.
Even on Mother's Day?
As well as on Mother's Day, and we feel proud of it. The employees are not taking care of their employees, but to their parents, too.
When you work in the hospitality industry, a certain amount of selflessness becomes you. I see it in the people that I meet at the Marriott. But giving back to society, now that comes in many different ways. From social service to providing employment to locals. Another important part of the agenda is encouraging and supporting the women at work.
As a company, diversification is an important part. Diversity for us means many different things. People from different races, cultures, religions working all together. And bringing women into the workforce is equally as important. Over the years, we have worked very hard in bringing more and more women through our ranks and grooming them to become leaders. Today, 3 of our general managers are women leaders. We have a number of executive committee members, a number of members on our above property teams who are ladies, and we are setting ourselves a target of well over 20% of our leadership teams positions to be held by women.
I pretty much had the privilege to open 28 hotels with this company, and this is my 11th year with Marriott. It's, in a nutshell, it's been a privilege to be associated with this organization because in so many ways this organization has empowered me to become a better professional, and over and above that, the culture of this organization has been so rich and has pretty much worked so much in my own intrinsic fabric that it has made me a better person.
Influencing young lives and not expecting anything in return. Now that is what every employee of the Marriott contributes towards on a larger level. Picture this. In a quiet and peaceful little land, away from the hustle and bustle of the city, a school is buzzing with the enthusiasm of children. It's the project fondly known as the Marriott Home. Hi, Doctor.
Hello, welcome.
Oh wow, look at these are so colorful. Thank you.
Ever since the inception of Rising Star Outreach of India in 2004, the Marriott has assisted us in this noble endeavor of serving the leprosy affected and the rural poor with equal commitment and enthusiastic involvement. Thanks to Marriott Hotel, at this point of time, these disadvantaged children have the great opportunity of studying the courses of their dream in engineering, science, technology and medicine. The Marriott associates, they always inspire our children. They are good examples, and their charity, hospitality, integrity and industry, our children love to follow and emulate.
The contributions come from donations by guests and also from associates. So associates will participate in donation drives across the year. Our associates also sponsor some children. So these are sponsorship programs where you can pay for the child's education, and at the end of the semester or something, the children actually write back to their sponsors, thanking them and showing their progress. So it also forms a bond between the children and the associates themselves. We have a quarterly cricket match which we have with the children. The boys team is very strong at the Marriott home. They have beaten our cricket team every single match that we have played. So they are really into sports. They have a great robust sports program. In fact, they have district level champions for athletics, track and field events, and they are just gung-ho about the whole visit. So they look forward to the matches that we play with them and actually look forward to beating our team, and they are just wonderful.
Individually, Our hotels engage with their local community. So be it the Goa Marriott or the JW Marriott in Pune, these hotels individually have adopted schools that house and educate little children who are affected with HIV/AIDS. In fact, JW Marriott Pune this year was recognized globally for the Alice Marriott Award of Excellence for community service.
Nostalgia, heart, a work environment that is positive and encouraging. It's these reasons that have won the Marriott India Hotels numerous awards consistently over the years. From being ranked third as best companies to work for by Great Place to Work Institute and the Economic Times, to Marriott India being ranked second as the best multinational workplaces in Asia by Great Place to Work, to being recognized as Best Employer India by Aon Hewitt. And that's just what comes to the top of the mind. Their growth-centric approach is probably the reason why their people are known to stick around.
I just love working with Marriott. I have my own comfort zone in this hotel with all the people very supporting, very helpful, and I love Marriott.
मेरे को ये होटल में 14 साल हो गए। ये होटल में बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। मैं स्टार्टिंग में अलग-अलग डिपार्टमेंट से काम करके आज सेफ तक आके पहुँचा है।
मैं JW मैरिट के जहाँ पे जो नया होटल ओपन होते हैं वहाँ पे टास्क फोर्स के लिए ट्रेनिंग के लिए जाता हूँ। उस हिसाब से मेरे मैरिट में हमारा नाम भी बहुत अच्छा सीनियर बड़े लोग हमसे जानते हैं।
For me, my biggest takeaway has been the amount of empowerment that the company gives their associates, where we are allowed to actually take very important decisions that contribute to our hotel's growth story.
It's been hugely satisfying for me to have worked under very strong leadership. And I think that has been one of the most important reasons why I have managed to be a very successful working woman. And simply because all the bosses that I have worked with have only managed to gravitate my career. They have never endeavored to stall it. And because I have had that support and because I've had a huge amount of learning in my curve, I have not ever felt the need that I should stop working, because I have realized that everything that I learn in my day-to-day environment at work, it is something I go back home and it is something I can impart to my children.
My experience here as a guest has been just what I'd expect of a world-class hotel, prompt and top-notch. But it's those little touches that have made me want to come back to the Marriott India Hotels. Here are my favorite experiences. The welcome experience. Those incredible cakes. I can ask for an out-of-the-box cake and I'll get the option of 10. I can't decide which one is my favorite. The Express Spa. No matter how much of a hurry I'm in, I know I can get pampered at the drop of a hat here. But what truly draws me to the Marriott India Hotels is best summed up by Mama Elizabeth.
The emotional dimension to whatever we do is most important, and that's what gets people talking about us, the Marriott.
This is what happens on India with Marriott next week. It's always been on my bucket list to travel the different parts of India. And now with a little help from my friends at the Marriott Hotels, I'm going to explore and discover this beautiful country on India with Marriott.